All right, next let's talk about the new Guardians of the Galaxy, or should I say the Imperial Guardians. Look at this lineup. We've got Amadeus Cho Hulk, Gamora, the Cosmic Ghost Rider, Darkhawk, and I believe this is Captain Marvel. That is a crazy lineup, especially having the Cosmic Ghost Rider in here. I mean, he is so powerful. It almost seems like an overpowered team, and it's kind of crazy that this character is even on a team in the first place. In addition, we see another cover here that shows Amadeus Cho in a Hulkbuster armor, which is absolutely crazy. It kind of reminds me of Mark Ruffalo in the Hulkbuster armor in Infinity War, which was disappointing because I wanted to see the Hulk there, but also it was very funny. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on here with Amadeus Cho in the Hulkbuster armor. I'm not 100% up to date on what's currently going on with that character. Can he still turn into the Hulk, or is this his alternative since he is not the Hulk anymore? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, this is an absolutely amazing team. And I also want to touch on the fact that writer Dan Abnett is coming back to the series. So Dan Abnett was the writer who brought together the Guardians of the Galaxy that we know from the MCU. The Guardians of the Galaxy existed before Dan Abnett came along, but it was a completely different team and the book was very different. And this is a much older comic. Dan Abnett is the one who took Rocket Raccoon, Drax, Gamora, Star-Lord, etc., Mantis, goes on and on. The team has had, some shifts and change over the years, but that's, the core team. Groot, of course, Groot. He's the one who took those characters and brought them together to make the Guardians of the Galaxy that we know today, the one that's popular that was in the MCU. So the fact that he's returning here is amazing. He's also a very well-known writer in the world of Warhammer 40K, which I just started getting into. I'm currently reading the Eisenhorn books by Dan Abnett, and I also bought some of the Horus Heresy books to start off with those. So it just so happens that I'm also getting into the Warhammer 40K universe as well right now. And when I saw that Dan Abnett was returning to do Guardians of the Galaxy, or better yet, Imperial Guardians, I was super excited about that. If you haven't read his original Guardians of the Galaxy run, I do actually recommend it. I know it has somewhat mixed reviews, but I think overall the reviews for this run are good. It's a really cool run. I also recommend reading this, but as I said, I think this run of Imperial Guardians is going to be really, really cool. I think the writer that they brought on to do this is going to do an amazing job. I think this collection of characters is so interesting and has a lot of potential. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on this new iteration of Guardians of the Galaxy, the Imperial Guardians. Are you going to be reading this book? I'll be honest, I definitely am. Let me know in the comments down below.